everyone! Welcome to our first support group meeting! My name is Savannah, and I'm the host. I'm the one who created the flyers and advertised for it. Honestly, I was hoping we'd get more people, but it's alright. Small groups are cozy, and that way we can maintain the good vibes. To introduce ourselves, let's go around in a circle and share our names and favorite colors. I'll start. We'll continue clockwise. Like I said, I'm Savannah. My favorite color is pastel green.
My name is Esma. I'm drawn to colder colors, like blue, but I also associate the color with danger, so perhaps white? No, purple.
Naser, brown.
Maeve, pink.
I'd like to keep my name private for now, if that...
Yeah, of course. No worries. Do you mind sharing your favorite color? It's just an icebreaker.
Yeah, green.
Okay, my name is Kamari, people call me Cam, and my favorite color is sage green. Can I go first? I'd like to go first.
Oh, of course. I'd written down a few more icebreaker questions, but if you'd like to go first, you can. The floor is yours, Cam.
Great. It's just hard, you know? Everyone thinks of rich old white guys when they think of vampires. And okay, usually I'd be down for the symbolism, whatever, but it's so unfair. You know how hard I've been working to nail that trope? I've done everything except bleach my fucking skin, right? But it's this damn economy. Entry level. What's a fucking entry level job? They're giving me minimum wage, but my rent isn't fucking entry level. And I can't even eat lunch with my coworkers. I have a bottle in my car full of pig's blood. You know how nasty hot pig's blood is? It gets rank in my car, especially in the summer. God, I mean, it's kind of sweet cooked, better than beef blood, which is really gamey. And you know who likes gamey blood? Not this guy. This guy like... Oh. Join us, they're trauma, the survivors, blah blah blah. Supernatural Survivor Support Group. Supernatural Survivor Support Group. Oh shit. Okay. Yep. Okay, well, I'll just be going. Yeah, I'm just messing with you. Gotcha. Okay, bye. Have a nice day.
Okay. Well, then I'll just continue on with the questions, starting with myself and going clockwise again.
Actually, I want to start.
All right, Maeve, was it? And your favorite color is pink. How appropriate. Whenever you're ready.
I don't know if you guys are for real about all this. All I know is that something happened to me, and my life hasn't been the same. I want information, and there's a pretty big likelihood you guys are just fucking around. But who knows? Maybe one of you knows a thing or two about curses? I've never talked about it to anyone, because it sounds insane. And I don't want to end up in a ward. But it happened when I was a kid. I remember it, I was 12 and obsessed with fairies. I mean, like, every kid, right? But I was really obsessed. It was early February, there was a chill in the air and rain pooled on the rocky surface of the roads. I was jumping in them, in my little hand-me-downs, black boots and a pink jacket, on the way to my middle school. I walked about 30 minutes or so until I reached the bus stop. I watched all the other kids flood out, laughing in their new shit. And I don't know, I didn't want to deal with that. So I decided to skip. I'm sure they called my parents, but they didn't say anything when I got home. They usually didn't, even at that young age. I skipped a lot. There was this forest on the edge of the neighborhood. I don't know how long the tree spanned. For a 12-year-old, it was a huge forest. There were endless things to explore. I liked hunting for bugs and bones, and of course, fairies too. I went to my usual place, a fort I'd built out of sticks and pine branches. It was sticky, I remember. It always stunk of sap and rotting wood, but it was the only place I had, and I'd made it myself. You don't have much freedom as a kid, but you guys remember how miserable that feels. I know I had more freedom than most, for better or worse, but it was just nice to get away. There was, I guess you'd call it, a shrine next to my tent. It had crackers, berries, and little shiny trinkets I had taken from home and from school. There were offerings for the fairies. I put a ring I'd stolen from my mom with the rest of the trinkets. It was fake gold with a pink stone in the middle. I sat on the dirt ground of my fort and dug through my bag of library books. I think one of them was a proper novel. Action, I think? Required reading for my class. I don't remember reading a single page of it. I pulled one out at random and started flipping through it. It had pictures of small girls with petals and leaves covering their bodies as they sat smiling on mushroom caps, flowers, and branches. Some of them sat on the backs of smaller animals like birds and squirrels, smiles just as bright as the fairies, eyes light. They were so beautiful. I remember thinking they were so beautiful.
Oh dear, you have a
Nosebleed?
nosebleed.
Oh, what the fuck? Sorry, I don't know why.
Here.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just... Work's been a little stressful. It's nothing, I'm fine.
You don't have to tell us anything you don't want to, Maeve.
I know, thank you. I want to. And then I had a thought. Instead of waiting for them to come to me, why not go to them? Maybe it was a little test. Maybe they were testing my faith. Maybe I was special, and they were waiting for me. I got up, gathered a bundle of wildflowers, put all my shiny trinkets on. Some I tied in my hair, and I walked further into the forest than I ever had before. I remember walking until my feet hurt, and my stomach hurt, and I felt like I wanted to throw up.
You held all those things the whole time? That must have sucked.
I don't remember. It probably did. But it was so long ago. The only thought I can recall is, I'm so tired. Anyway, I walked until dark. I was in a completely unfamiliar place. There was no trail, no markings, no nothing. I'm not a nervous person. I don't get scared easily. When I realized where I was, I started to panic. I turned to walk back, and I think I turned around exactly. But I got so confused, so maybe not. But I started running back. I climbed over foliage, dipped back under thick branches, launched back over rocks, and ran as fast as I could. I was trying to beat the moon. I swear I ran for twice as long, but I couldn't reach into the goddamn forest, and it was pitch black, and I couldn't even see in front of me, and I hardcore started to panic. I started crying. I screamed for help. First for anyone, then for my siblings, then my parents, then the fairies. I tore the jewelry and trinkets out of my hair and threw it into the forest, and then I sat in the dirt. It was cold. So fucking cold. And I'd left my jacket at the fort. It started as this soft glow, like fireflies in a dark void. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me, but they weren't. These little shapes, tiny bodies with wings that looked more like transparent beetle shells than butterfly wings. They hovered over my shrine, chittering. They saw me watching. They wanted me to follow. So I did. I was so stupid. And I was running again. I chased them through the trees until my lungs hurt, until the world felt like it was spinning. I didn't see the circle. You're not supposed to step in them. Did you know that? Fairy rings, mushroom circles. I read it countless times in my books. Some books said they were dinner tables for fairies. Others said they were portals to other worlds. Well, whatever the case, I tripped right over it, landed smack in the middle. It felt like bugs crawling all over me. I tried to stop, but they were everywhere. claws like splinters, my wings humming so loud it drowned out my screams. I mean, it was quiet. Just quiet. I got up, and there were all these cuts on my body. I ran again. I must have ran a fucking marathon at that point. When I got home, my parents didn't know me. Insane, right? They looked in my eye and asked what I was doing in their house. I showed them my birth certificate, my baby photos. They didn't believe it. I slept outside in the shed for 2 nights. Can you imagine how traumatizing that is for a child? I never felt like it, but that's what I was back then. A child. When they finally let me back in, they just accepted it. But they never really remembered me. Not properly. I'd catch my mom staring at me like I was a ghost. My dad would hesitate and grow confused when he went to introduce me. It was like everyone in my life suddenly had dementia. All at once. But only when it came to...
Dementia is a serious illness.
Shh.
It's like I'm a ghost everyone can touch, but no one can hold on to. Okay. You think you know what I look like right now. Look away, you'll lose it. You'll remember the shape of my face, my eyes, nothing.
What?
No, seriously, close your eyes. What do I look like?
Well, I just forgot the...
No, you didn't. You can't remember. What color are my eyes?
Brown.
Nope. You were looking at me the entire time. Come on. What's my eye color?
Black?
Hey, asshole. Stop trying to be right. Think about it.
Yellow.
Stop. Think.
I don't know.
Exactly. You don't know unless you're looking at me. As soon as you can't see me, poof. The image leaves you, right?
What the fuck?
Damn, she's right. That's insane.
Guys, stop blinking. You look like you're having a stroke.
Maeve, I was cursed. Well, sort of. When I was younger, I'll do some research on fairy curses. Maybe I can help you.
For real? Thanks.
Of course.
Dude, this has nothing to do with a curse. It's psychological.
You're obnoxious.
You're a liar.
Why'd you even come if you don't believe in this stuff?
There's a difference between believing in monsters and believing in straight
Whatever
magic.
then. Don't believe me. I'll see you guys next week, asshole.
Okay, not an ideal start to the support group.
Well, that was heavy.
Yeah. She was brave. I've seen some stuff too. Not fairies, but monsters. So it's not that unbelievable.
Yeah, but monsters and curses aren't the same. Fairies, I get, but little butterfly creatures that steal memories, come on.
Nasir, nobody's saying you have to buy into everything overnight. But maybe just sit with it, okay? Sometimes it helps more to listen than to test every word.
I am listening, I don't know. I think she's full of shit.
Esma's right. Fairy curses are hard to wrap your head around. Especially for first meetings.
She was right, though, about being forgotten. Did you guys notice? I lost everything about her. I don't remember what she looks like. I just remember liking her outfit, but then nothing. I can't even remember what color shirt she was wearing, and she was sitting right there.
Same. I just remember her eyes were... or her hair was...
Okay, maybe it is real. Or partly real. I don't know. So what now? You gonna break out a wand?
No wands yet. But we can try small things. Research, for one. Old folk stories, different cultures. Sometimes curses are like sticky cobwebs. They cling to belief. But if we can figure out the story, maybe we can find the thread that unravels it.
Yeah, maybe she'll come back next week. You think she will?
I hope so. That's the point of this place. We can be the weird net that catches each other when nobody else will. But no more arguing, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Next week.
Wouldn't miss it.
Fine. Next week.
Great. Maybe next week we can even get our vampire friend back.
Not a vampire.
Huh. Where does it end?
Where does your brain
Nasir.
My bad.